one-sided way, it's the games I don't play. Shower up, get fresh, then out the door for that cake. I go get it. That bag, I gotta fit it. If I see it, I like it, I just buy it, I go get it. CW sneakers, that's my brand, let's talk business. I've been doing me since middle school, I'm ambitious. I go get it, I'm so cynic, but no COVID with it. It's over with it, how I overdid it. I'm gonna get that bread, I'm gonna get that paper. If it ain't about the money, we can probably go later. I made a life change, yeah, blame it on me. I'm never starving, just hungry.
Wait, are we live?
Came through to eat your food, make
Yes,
you straight
sir.
plate. I tell myself, stay patient.
Well, listen, I told you I wanted to go.
Me a pass, I'm ahead of my
Like
class.
You know
Check
what?
my sag.
I'm driving 3 hours. I'm not going out there. Real close. I'm gonna drive 3 hours to put Paul's on. Listen, and welcome to the private room. Keep it real, raw, and unfiltered. I'm praying tonight. We're getting
Does he not hear the music? Does he not hear the music?
Nope.
He might not hear the music.
I don't hear shit.
There's music on.
Well, good shit. I'm trying to work.
You shine.
What
We
music is
shine.
on?
I make the stamina rise.
Let's get it. Surprise.
It's no sign. That's straight Pacific. I survive when it got loud. Trip when it threw five.
Now, this one I like.
I like it.
I like
document that. More vicious, more physics, analytics. I let the room for critics. I go get it. My bag's packed. I moved on. There's no turning back. The art of rap.
Just let me know when it's over.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Gotta get to that bread. Gotta get to that paper. The slowest mouse so get fed. Go get it. I bet they know now, surprise, get it poppin'. This here provide services and product keep dropping. I want more money, his money, her money. I want their money, even faster, slow money. I want rain money, snow money, day and night money. I want cash money, cash out the Zelle money. I know what to do with it, I don't act a fool with it. I take them to school with it, see me making moves to get it.
Nice. I like that one. I like.
That one was pretty cool. I bet
like
you didn't
that.
listen to it before you played it, though, did you?
Actually, no, I did not.
She
don't learn.
She gonna learn. She
don't
learn.
learn.
One
Actually, did not.
day
She's not
she
gonna learn.
play
She don't
something when she gonna be like, oh,
I know
Not
him
gonna
and I trust his brand, and I was correct.
She's not gonna learn. She don't learn. She's not a learner.
I know him. I trust
That's what
him.
you're expecting.
I trust him. I trust
gonna
his
be-
brand.
You're gonna be lost on expectations. I'm telling you right now. That's not her MO.
Oh Lordy.
Not.
Yeah.
the revolution will be televised.
Yeah. Can I job?
What I'm trying to. Okay. All right. So, Gray, we decided.
Can I do my job now?
I need to tell you what happened since you were late. Since you were late. You didn't get to be a part of the vote. We said that we were going to go back to last weekend's topic.
Tiffany, you know I will hang up on you.
I do. I don't really care. I don't. I love you. It's not a bad idea that you were outvoted. It's not a bad idea.
No, it's a bad idea because I've already done work on the show and I told you that ahead of time.
Well, then you can do it after we talk about.
No, it's cool. Fuck it. Do what you want.
Okay, so can we talk about
do what you
tonight's,
you know why
can we talk
I
about
do what you
tonight's
want?
topic?
Because you know I will never do this shit again. Go ahead. It's cool.
We can talk about tonight's topic because we don't want you to.
No, it's all right.
We don't want
it's
you
okay.
to sulk.
Go ahead. Move forward. It's okay. No sulking. I just won't do the shit again. Fuck pre-work. That's why I don't normally do it.
Okay, all right.
Because motherfuckers can't keep their shit together.
Okay, well you ain't got to be here, boo. You can get off.
Are you okay, Gray?
You can get off. You definitely can get off.
You bounced.
And that's good. Goodness. Can't go off topic for a second. Anyways, Wow. So, anyways, we were going to talk about our topic last week.
So Tiffany,
Yes.
that's another thing. That's another one.
What?
Another one. That conversation we were having, and I said,
You need to text her because she ain't understanding right now. Unless it's something you could say loud, you should text her.
What are we talking about?
Exactly.
"Yeah, I'll text you."
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know. I thought we just agreed. Now I feel like we didn't agree, but I know we did. Okay. Well, anyway. So our special guest tonight, she did text me. I saw it said 7:17 p.m. She smashed her phone. Won't get her phone till tomorrow. She doesn't have anything else to join the interview. So she did. She did reach out, even though it was kind of late, but I appreciated that she did. So we were going to talk tonight
Very
about
convenient. But okay.
yeah.
My bad.
Well, I was gonna ask if she smashed the phone. How did she text you? But let me keep my mouth closed.
I don't know. I have no idea.
She could voice text, but either way, like I said, very convenient. But we can still talk about the topic without a guest. It's a
Yes,
topic.
definitely.
Any topic we have can really be done without the guest if the guest never shows up.
That's very true. That's very true. That's very true. So yeah, let's talk about it. And then we're going to go back to last week's topic because it was a really good topic. And so I don't want to go without, talking about it. There were people that were looking forward to it. I got a couple messages, so we're going to talk about it. So the topic tonight is OnlyFans and dating. So what I was going to ask our guest, since she is an OnlyFans model, is, do you tell a person up front, hey, when you're having that conversation, the 21 questions, getting to know somebody, and they say, what kind of work do you do? Do you tell them that you're an OnlyFans model? Like, is that something that you would disclose up front? We talked about sexuality and lifestyles before. So is that another thing that we would throw out there, off the gate?
I think you have to. I think if you're trying to date somebody, you want to put it out there, what it is you do, what it is you're involved with. That gives them the opportunity to say, yeah, I'm okay with that, or they're not okay with it. Because if I'm dating you and then I find out, oh, you're OnlyFans model, I may not be comfortable with that. It's just like with a stripper.
Do you
It's
let them know
like,
the first date?
what'd you say?
Do you let them know the first date?
It might not even be a date. That shit should come up in the conversation if we even gonna go on a date. I feel.
I mean, I don't know. I know a girl who does OnlyFans. She's a painter and she paints nude.
Ooh.
I know a few people too.
Ooh, I want her OnlyFans. That sounds nice.
And she's a good painter.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds yeah.
But there's a lot of other stuff
OnlyFans.
on OnlyFans. There's a lot of things on OnlyFans that that people do. They feet, art, everything. It's not just models and shaking your butt, and so it just varies. It varies on what the two people involved in the relationship, dating, or whatever, what they want to do.
Right.
It just varies.
Right.
I think about getting the OnlyFans for my feet.
Mm-hmm.
How your feet look? Let me see.
I can't show you right now.
We might have to.
I got an Instagram page for my feet.
Wait. Look,
let's see your feet.
Hold on, wait. We might have to say
let's see your feet.
Find another profession. We might have to find another stream of income.
Let's
see your feet, Kashhh.
They're beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay.
Look at the pictures.
Okay. I think I
matter of fact, the one where you got me on your back. Look at that picture. Look at my feet.
Okay.
Yo, I love that picture. That picture. Love that picture. We need to clarify Cause you on my back. Yeah, never mind.
I was like, wait, what happened? What?
You were there. We took the picture we took in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Going into
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what? Caught me off guard for a minute.
But
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, so I have an Instagram page for my feet.
Okay.
So,
I like it. Well, I had an OnlyFans. It's just I don't feel as if I have the time to keep one up. I've had one like 2 or 3 times, and every single time it's like I just couldn't keep up. It's just girls post multiple times a week, and I just don't have time. That takes a lot of work to get.
What's your OnlyFans consist of, Tiffany?
So I was doing my lingerie. So photos that I wouldn't put on Instagram or my Facebook were on this page. And then I would do requests. So like if, I didn't have any patches or, there was nothing covered on my OnlyFans. So yeah. And I never got no issue when I told somebody that I had an OnlyFans page. I didn't get no issue. So
yeah, I had a few OnlyFans clients like as the camera guy, and not just taking pictures.
yeah.
So I've had so it just depends on what you're in there doing.
I think that's the key. I think it definitely depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did, and I let them know that it was whatever the photographer took. There was no cover up. Like, that's what was in my OnlyFans, and I didn't really get a lot of objections to no, but that was people that I was like maybe had some interest in, not necessarily my man or my woman or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So now with my ex-husband, he didn't mind. He actually volunteered to take pictures for me. He didn't mind.
I was just going to ask you, so you had to really trust your photographer in order for him to take these new photos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so then Cedric started doing them.
So Cedric would do them when I couldn't get to the photographer. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that helps when your mate is, yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
but then
helps.
Yeah, but my current protector and sir is like hell to the no.
Hell no.
Nobody need to see what's mine.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and I respect that.
That was gonna be his response.
Yeah,
but that's also part of the conversation that we're having. Like, some people will be okay with it, some people won't.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But now, do men have OnlyFans, or what are they doing on their OnlyFans?
They probably do. I've heard. I haven't seen any, but they could be doing whatever because
I know guys that have OnlyFans pages.
Really?
And they could be doing the same thing that women doing because they probably attract other men that do the same thing.
Yeah, so I know a couple of fitness instructors. So they are working out and doing fitness classes. There's no nakedness or nothing. They're just working out. They have some, and then I know some models, of course, that do lingerie. I know a couple of nude models. I know a porn model on there. So I know a couple of people that's got OnlyFans pages.
Yeah, and I think, I guess, like we said, it's not just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has one page that is your typical OnlyFans, just pictures, and then that connects to another OnlyFans page, was her money page. So you get the free on this page, and then you can pay on this page.
Yeah, one of my clients used to have me film her and other women. So, yeah, it's a little bit of everything on there.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Men can be on there and do pretty well.
What's the difference between OnlyFans and say, what is it, Pornhub?
Well,
I don't know.
because
I don't know Pornhub, so I don't know.
the difference is OnlyFans allows you to monetize and get paid for showing your stuff off. But not just that, it varies. It ranges from just not just sex and nudeness and lingerie. It's other things. So OnlyFans, I think, is a platform to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whereas Pornhub is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I guess what
And
it
there's
says.
even chefs that are on OnlyFans.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I just think that maybe when it started out or became popular was because of the sexual content.
Yeah, mainly women and shaking their butts and all of that other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, we're seeing that right now on every time I look at my Facebook feed, there's some girl half naked on my
They
Facebook
don't leave
feed.
anything to the imagination. So it's like, what I don't need to try to date you or this, that, and the third. You showing me everything. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah. So Mike, you wouldn't date a woman who was an OnlyFans content creator if it was a sexual kind of content?
Sexual? No, unless it's with me. But other than that, probably
Okay.
not.
Not so well, sexual meaning having the act of sex. And so you said no, you're not doing that. Or what about nudity, lingerie, nudity?
I would like now probably no, but there was a point where I wouldn't have minded it. Like it was fine. Like I've dated strippers and stuff like that. So like, but I knew I met you there. You
Gotcha.
didn't spring it on me.
Gotcha.
So it's like I knew what I was getting involved with, and you just have to really be comfortable and
So you date a
understand.
stripper, but not an OnlyFans model?
I was just going to say, so Mike, you took the stripper and made her your girlfriend?
Huh?
You said you were dating a stripper,
So you
right?
Yeah.
took the stripper and made her your girlfriend?
No, never became my girlfriend.
Okay. That had anything to do with her being a stripper?
No.
Okay.
I was at a stage where I was just chilling.
Okay.
But you said only, so I said if it's sexual, stripping is not always sexual.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
okay, they shaking, they touching. Some places you go, you can't touch. If it's sexual OnlyFans, I preface that with only if it's with me. If you
Yeah,
just
I
on
got it.
there, if you just on there doing stripper stuff, shaking your butt and all of that, I don't care.
Okay, so as long as it's not penetration, but she's doing sexy things like lingerie or nudity or dancing or whatever, then you might not have a problem.
Yeah, but if it has to be another party involved, that other party has to be me.
Gotcha. Okay, what you think, Queen?
It couldn't be another woman.
Yeah, maybe if she wanted to do that, but ain't gonna be another dude. I'm
Well, I mean, I
selfish.
knew that.
I'm
You know,
selfish.
you've
Shit.
made that very clear in the
Very
past.
clear several times.
Very clear.
We get that.
We know. No other men. We got it.
Not when is the one you want to be with. Put it like that. What they did before you, it is what it is. But
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I wonder, bring up another good point. So what if this is just a woman that you want to hang out with and, maybe have as a lover, blah, blah, blah. But you going in, that is what it is, like friends with benefits or whatever. Does it matter then if she's an OnlyFans model?
No.
Okay.
Because you're not taking her serious.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not. It's not serious. Like I don't really care who you smashing.
So what happens if you was to date a girl who had OnlyFans in that sexual context, but then you got to know her and you thought she was pretty dope?
So basically, I know this is what she was doing, but now I want to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been in that situation. I can't really answer that.
I got somebody right here. He's been in that situation.
How you putting the man on blast? He ain't on camera. Maybe he don't want to be.
No, I told him. I was like,
No,
I'm bringing you into the conversation today.
I don't mind chiming in on certain subjects. Here's the thing, though. I was young. I was very much young.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, I was very much young when I was involved with a stripper, and it was crazy.
I was young too.
Did I care? No, back then I didn't. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? My thing was just making sure she was all right. Because of her choice of profession at the time, she wanted to do as a side hustle, and that's what I took it as.
Still wanted to protect her.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? This is her side hustle, and I knew it was her side hustle because I knew she went to work every damn day. So on the weekends when she was doing that, I'm like, all right, well, I don't like it like that because who I am. But I was, at the time, I was very, very, very young. You know what I'm saying? Like, this particular woman was like 9 years older than me. And I'm saying young because I don't condone somebody that young being with somebody that old at that time. You know what I'm saying? But it was what it was. It was interesting. It was a super learning lesson. But she put me on to like crazy stuff, not sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? But she put me on to just how things work in that atmosphere. And yeah, and because I got sisters on my own, it just, it naturally, just made me more protective, But I definitely, I left her alone, not because of that, she stopped doing that, but I left her alone. But
it wasn't because she was a stripper.
No, it wasn't because she was a stripper.
Gotcha.
It's funny. I also saved a friend. I saved a friend who was in a crazy relationship with a stripper. He was working at Sin City in New York, and she was a stripper at Sin City, and he was like 25 at the time. And he was like, yo, she keep putting me out. She could put me out. I'm like, listen to me, man. What you need to do, you need to get your life together. I said, look, you tired of her having other dudes in your car? You said that's what she's doing, and this, that, and the other. I like, all right, so you need to get up out of that situation. And it pretty much looked like it was like a Players Club scene. It was a whole Players Club scene. Like, you got to know what you're dealing with when you in that atmosphere. I'll tell you that much.
So how did you feel when we started talking about getting back together, and I told you I had an Onlyfans and what it consisted of?
I wasn't thrilled to hear it. I respected it because there's something that you was doing. But I'm like, because my thing is like, you don't need to do it. Like, people do OnlyFans, because you have so many outlets. You don't need to do that, and you already know how I feel. Pretty much everything that Mike said, and I think any man, they some type of sense in their head, they will feel that way if they cherish what they got at home. If it's some dude, and here's the thing though, because I'm the type that like, and has always been me. Like, if you are, because I have never had an issue, and it's like, that's why I'm like, to me, it's the dude. Because if you've never had pretty women, then you have this issue. But me, I want the world to see my woman. So I don't mind if she's dressing provocative, if she's with me, if she wants to, like show skin. None of that bothers me. I'm not, that like, let her be the.
You're not the insecure, jealous type.
But you know what the key,
power. But you know,
Rodrigue, the key thing you said is with you.
No. It's not. No, it's not just with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just with me because this is what I was going to get into. It's certain dudes that's okay naturally. Like I know, like if you have a beautiful woman, or if you have a man that's handsome, you know that people are going to turn their head to look at him, or they're going to have more attentions than other people. And opportunities that's going to come, but it's going to be okay because that's what they're used to, and that's what you're used to, and y'all love and trust each other. But it's certain instances that no man wants, the whole world gawking at the woman and salivating if it's like in an untasteful manner. And to a degree, that's what OnlyFans can invite. It's a great platform to make money. Like I can think of stuff right now, like that can be great ideas for OnlyFans. But I also remember that movie. I think it was, I don't know if it was Don't Be a Menace or whatever, when the dude was like, he recognized his voice. And he was like, "Did you work at the such and such?" And he thought he worked at the crazy because he heard like, I don't want to be out and people like noticing my woman. And I'm like,
somebody, what's that look for?
It's real. That's real. Like,
because that's happened to me one time. I was at a bar and a guy walked up to me because he follows my I Am Sunshine Brown page, and I don't know, I think I had it on my story or something like that. And yeah, so he had been following my OnlyFans page. And so when I saw him, or when he saw me, of course I didn't know who he was, he told me exactly what my name was on OnlyFans and what I had posted that day. I was like, whoa. So yeah.
And
it can happen.
And it's not no disrespect to the dude, but he just being a dude. Yeah. And it can be, the roles can be reversed. It could be a woman, and the role can be reversed. But I don't know what dudes do. Just like Mike said, I didn't even know dudes be on OnlyFans. Like I have no idea. I'm out of the loop. And even with any activity we would be doing on there. But I can imagine that would probably be the case, and I can probably feel awkward a little.
Okay.
But shout out to OnlyFans though,
because you would feel awkward if the guy came up to you, or you just feel awkward just
I'm a natural feeler. So it was like, and for me, a natural feeler, like if I look at you, I can look at you. I say I can't read your mind, but I can look at you to see if like you looking at me, or you looking at me like I know you, or So I'm like, even it's not even about look. It's how it's just how the scenario can just play out, and that whole uncomfortable thing.
Well, I guess it sounds like it does make a difference. It makes a difference if it's just somebody that you just chilling with, or it's somebody that you got feelings for. That's yeah. I
think you kind of judged it. Like, so I feel like you would never be able to develop feelings for that person if you automatically written them off from the jump. Like, which is why I asked Mike, like, well, what happened if, he was just chilling with this stripper, and then, you got to, know her and really liked her. But I get it.
Yeah.
I had a guy tell me one time when I was talking to him about doing my Only page for my feet. And I was telling him, I was thinking about doing it, because he always would talk about my feet when he paid for my pedicures. And so I'm thinking about, open. This was during COVID too. Like, this was actually like 2020. And he said, so I was thinking about doing an OnlyFans for my feet. And he said, you should do an OnlyFans and sell pics, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Oh, yeah, you should wait till your daughter turns 18 and then tell her to do the same." And he got offended.
I mean,
Those are some bars. Like,
I mean, just you're a grown woman, and just because he's okay with you doing an OnlyFans page doesn't mean that he's gonna want his daughter to do an OnlyFans page.
Right. But I said I was going to sell pictures of my feet, not my pussy. Okay.
You said what?
And so for him to say you should sell pussy pics was really offensive to me. So tell your daughter when she turned 18 to sell her motherfucking pussy pics, not me, okay?
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Hold up, wait.
Wow. So I think maybe we just need clarification on what kind of OnlyFans do you have? Don't just say you an OnlyFans model. I need more details. Like what else? Give me some more. What are you doing on there? Can anybody see like your nipples or your penis or anything? You know, what you got going on?
I agree. I think that would make all the difference in the world.
Yeah, it definitely does.
All the difference.
if it's done right, you never know. You and your partner may do something, have an idea that y'all, he or she may not be opposed to that y'all can do together.
So my best friend, she was a stripper by night, but daycare provider by day, right?
Oh wow!
I know she ran into some parents.
Wow!
Yo, so the crazy thing is that I was in the military at the time, and that's how I met her. Is that my husband and her husband worked together, but I was pregnant with my oldest, so I was, my first child, pregnant, whatever. Anyway, that's when I met her, and I met her by, Turner daycare and, whatever. And anyway, we became best friends during that interaction over the years. And I guess probably like 2 years into it, she went to stripping. She started stripping because she wasn't a stripper at first, but she had done it in the past. And I just didn't understand how her husband, we were wild. Our 20s was a wild thing. But most of her clients were military men. And I can't tell you how many times our husbands had got into it with men because, one, they'll go back and it's like, yo, your wife, such and such and such and such and such and such. And they got, it was a wild time. It was a wild time.
So she decides to strip and then she stripped close to home?
Yeah.
No, you do not do that.
Yeah.
You do not do that. No.
Her husband knew about it though. He knew. And that was the thing. Like when men would come tell, be like, oh, your wife such a, he's like, yeah, I know.
I like him. I
know.
I think it takes a really secure man. Not to say that a man that doesn't want it is insecure. Not saying that. But I do think that it takes a very secure man to be able to be okay with it. Your woman going out and doing that kind of work, whether stripping or OnlyFans, vixen, whatever. Call a girl, whatever.
That was her go-to, and she's originally from Miami, and so at any time, like that was her. Like, if I need some quick money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all you had to say when you said Miami. It's like, okay, she's used to fast.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe now that I think about it, the times that I did stop doing OnlyFans is when I was considering getting into a relationship. So the 2 times that I did was because I was going into a relationship, but they weren't about that life.
So full disclosure, my wife and I actually discussed her doing one for her feet, and I would be taking the pictures, but we just be so busy we never really got around to it. We talked about it for about a year. Took a couple pictures, never posted them.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Why?
We just
that sounds so fun.
So one of the things you said is, you don't really have the time to keep up the content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One at a time.
You have to.
It's the
you
girl
have
on
to
Instagram
be-
I follow. She has like a foot oil, or I guess she be selling. Anyway, and then she always got the most done on her toes. Like, I don't know how people walk around with all that shit on their toes, but
I have a client now, and she does feet, everything. But follow and seeing the stuff that she posts, it gets bigger. But she's also single, so she can do a little more. So she don't just show her feet; she shows a little more. And so now it's
yeah.
like, because people, after you do it, and you get a select number of followers and people that's going to pay you to show your feet and things like that, they're going to start requesting other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is very true. You can make good money on there.
yeah,
You definitely can. I realized, I knew that if I kept my content up, I did good, but I couldn't keep up. You have to put a lot of work into it. It's a lot of
you
content,
do.
and I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Other things are more important. So I don't know. What about you, Queen? What if a guy told you that he was on there, maybe in his, I don't know, showing off his abs and his drawers or something? But how would you feel about that?
Yeah, maybe he was an underwear model.
Yeah. What if he's posting the photos that he can't post on his Facebook and Instagram?
I don't think it would bother me at all unless he was having inappropriate behavior outside of just those pictures. Like, get that money, boo.
Yeah,
I think
that would be me too. That'd be me too. I'll probably even volunteer to take pictures. So
me too. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you don't
I'll be like, hey, let me be in the back putting the oil on your abs. They ain't even gotta see me. Like,
Exactly. They'll know me by my hands.
Right.
And that's some of the content that my client has. Like, you'll see men massaging her feet or putting stuff on her feet and sucking it off, and their face is covered or stuff like that. So
okay,
I
I
can
like
see
that.
Yeah,
I like that. That sounds real sexy.
Yeah,
I like it. So the question is, does OnlyFans affect you with dating? I think it does when you, and this is me. I think it does if you are going into a relationship. I think during the dating, getting to know you phase, it might not be a big deal. But if y'all thinking about forever, ever, it might be
forever.
It might
not just do that at the same time.
It might be something for conversation. I don't know. What you think, Queen?
I think, again, I agree with the whole going into the relationship. I think it, again, depends on the content. And I think that, if you're already in a relationship, as long as you can have a healthy conversation about it, and your partner is supportive, I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm all for getting that extra dollar.
Yeah. Okay. What
Somebody
you think?
disappeared. I think the same thing. Like, when it comes to getting the serious part, there's a conversation that needs to be had about the type of content. Because even if you want to do it, depending on your content, you could do it for the whole relationship, marriage, and everything.
Right.
Yep.
And so I was saying, like, that girl that I follow on Instagram with her feet, she just got married, and her husband often, she's, seen rubbing her feet, putting the oil on, and so hey, it works for them.
The only thing I will say, I think feet, if it's gonna be feet, it should be feet, no face and none of that stuff.
Yeah.
That's where I think my client went wrong. She has a lot of her face in her photos too, in her videos and photos. So
is she pretty?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Oh, that makes it harder. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
that's
like,
the
oh,
only
they
thing.
see you
I
now.
would
They
not
know
want
you're
my face shown at all.
right. Yeah, because once they find out that you're an attractive woman, then they want to see more.
Yeah. And then that's
Yeah.
when you get the disrespectful ones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah.
Very
Mm-mm.
true. Very true. Very, very true. Okay. All right. Well, OnlyFans and dating. I guess it depends on the degree of the dating. When you take it to the next level, that it sounds like there needs to be a conversation at that point. Like, let's go back a little bit to that date that you told me that you was an OnlyFans model. You gonna be my man? I'm gonna need you. I'm not feeling that. We need to talk about that.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that. Like, you showing your goods and all that. I'm gonna need you to cover that up. Videos have to be approved by me. I'm gonna be your director. I'm not saying no.
Got proof to edit.
Yeah.
No.
We gonna have to come up with a allowed and not allowed list.
So you know what?
This is a good list. This is the bad list. Especially if they're making money. We don't want to lose all the money.
Oh, exactly.
We don't want to lose all.
And then you don't want him to lose. If he's making good money, you definitely don't want them to lose the fan base.
Exactly.
He's in a relationship now. So but you gotta,
Yeah, we gotta come to a
nice
compromise.
sweet spot.
That part. Or you can get it popping together.
Yeah, that too.
Robert G can back like, I don't, We'll talk about this after the private room.
It depends what it is. I'm not, super opposed to it. It just has to be done, it has to be
tastefully.
Tastefully.
Tastefully. Okay.
Tastefully,
Pun intended.
That was nice.
Yes.
I support.
Yes. You would support if I did my OnlyFans, Kashhonda?
Of course.
Woo! I got me my first fan, y'all. Hey.
It would be awkward for me.
Come on, baby.
Because we work together.
I bet it would, Mike.
Because we work together, and I know your man.
So that's the crazy thing, because like my best friend, like I said, she was a stripper. By night. I've been to tons of shows with her. I've seen her naked. I've seen her in every kind of way. I mean, I've actually filmed for her, but I don't like women like that, so it don't bother me. I think y'all are beautiful. But y'all ain't got nothing to offer me.
You don't have to express your heterosexualism every episode.
Wow.
Do you notice every episode she lets us know that she does not like women? It's okay.
I would tune in and support you, that I could watch you. And I would be your biggest fan.
No peer pressure, queen. None. No peer pressure.
I just dropped her page in our group chat.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you.
You're a nut.
We're gonna talk about this tonight. You might get a phone call tomorrow, Mike. Like, we need a OnlyFans session.
Oh, she is pretty. Oh yeah, she messed up. If this was only gonna be about feet, she definitely messed up.
Okay, I don't see the link.
I wouldn't have even known that this was about feet.
Okay.
You don't see the link? All right, I'm gonna text it to you.
How you don't see it, Tiffany? It popped right up.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, she started out with her feet, but then
Exactly.
yeah, you're right. She definitely messed up.
Oh, she's cute.
Isn't she?
Oh yeah, she's cute, man. Look. Don't look too much.
How you gonna tell them to look and then say don't look too hard?
I know she's cute. She got some thighs, some legs.
So this one actually, you got to go to her other page because this one not even dealing with feet that much. You got to go to her tasty fun size.
That's the foot. That's her foot. That's her foot name.
That's the foot page.
Okay, yeah, because this is a model page or something.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she's really, she's gorgeous. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Can I be a foot model? Can I like?
You actually got pretty feet.
Yeah.
I know. Thank you.
But she definitely messed up when she.
We should do a OnlyFans foot photo shoot.
Oh, that would be so fun.
It would. Get the little jewels on our feet and everything.
Yes.
Oh, I got a lot of ideas. Wine glasses. You can hold wine glasses, and I got all kind of ideas.
Not Mike coming through with the idea. Okay.
Only because we've done most of that stuff.
I like it.
Oh, okay.
I like it. Okay. All right. I think we got the consensus on this one. So we're going to go ahead and cover last week's, because last week's was a good topic and we didn't get a chance to talk about it. So we're going to talk about it now. So last week's question was, what is cheating? And I know some people might say, why are we having this conversation? But I think it's a relevant question because some people, for instance, don't think that kissing someone else is cheating. Some people
like who?
So I've heard it.
You already know my.
Some people think that sexting is not cheating. Talking about sex with someone else otherwise than your partner is not cheating.
That's bullshit. Keep going.
Some have said just talking to another woman or man that your spouse doesn't know about is not cheating. Heard that.
Why are you keeping them a secret?
So
especially if it's somebody new. Like, really? No new friends.
So that's
no
so
new
funny.
Friends. Okay. Okay. No new friends. You saying Mike? Go from the moment y'all dedicate to each other, there should not be no new friends.
I'm not saying like that, and I'm not saying it like that, like, you know, people you work with and stuff like that. But I know the one thing I do not believe in that will not happen is ain't no work husbands or work wives.
So I agree with you, Mike, because we know we already had that work husband conversation. We know where that leads. But that whole new friend thing, like when you're in a relationship, say like for you and I may have exchanged numbers. We have each other's numbers because we work together. So if your wife saw my number or my boyfriend saw your number, it's like, okay, they have business. If we had no business together, no other type of interactions, and we just, I don't know how again we would have even exchanged numbers, but for somehow we've exchanged numbers. What is our purpose?
Exactly. There's no purpose for me to even get your number or you to get my number if we have nothing to do with each other other than work or that. Yeah. So put it like this. So
Well,
No.
Yeah,
that's
that's
I
what
mean,
that's
again,
outside
that,
of that. So
that's
don't get me
yeah.
wrong. Like
Again, that's still to me business.
I do
That's
have,
networking. You have a reason you trying to get with,
Right.
collaborate with this person down the line for something.
Right.
and even like with me, like I've added a lot of phone numbers to my phone because I do sports with my kid, and sometimes we make carpool. Or I need somebody to pick my kid up, or you need somebody to pick your kid up. Like other than that, yeah, I don't see a reason.
Yeah. If the random girl is seeing you in the McDonald's line and for whatever reason she gives you your number, what would be the purpose?
She trying to holler.
Exactly.
Right.
Somebody's trying to holler.
So is it accepting it, the cheating, or is it if they call them as cheating?
I think once the conversation starts, it could lead to cheating. Like if I take your number, that don't mean I'm gonna call you. I may not want to be rude and be like, no, I don't want
Right.
it.
Right.
And that would be me. That would be me.
Like,
I would
because
be
that could sometimes trigger, like, you don't know, sometimes you don't know what a person's mental is.
Right.
And
And we do know
rejection
men have killed women because they got
Yes.
turned down.
I've gotten
That
cussed
part.
out for not taking a phone number. So,
And I get it. So I agree with you. Like it's I think once you take the number and then the interaction start occurring, like the good morning or hey, I'm going skiing today or it's snowing out here. Like,
Yep, that's
You need to
that's
be
that's the
super
start of
silent.
it.
Southside Mike said, "What is cheating really? Who set this standard?" I think it's the standard is set between the two people in a relationship.
Yeah, no one person can set the standard.
Yeah.
It's what you feel the standard is. Your cheating
Yeah.
may be different than my cheating and her cheating and his cheating.
Yeah, there's so many different types of relationship dynamics at this point that I always go through to that when I talk to couples that I work with. This is about you. It don't matter what your mama said, how marriage should be. It don't matter what your sister say. It don't matter what your girlfriend say who ain't never had a man in her life. Like, no.
Right.
It depends on you and who you are with, and what does that mean? Like, what is cheating to the two of you?
Yeah. I think that's I think that should be established early on.
Right. Well, I asked him the question. I was like, what do you consider cheating? And what was your answer?
Anything that you know is disrespectful to your significant other, or something that you know that you wouldn't want your significant other to be doing to you, that you feel is disrespectful. And that can fall under an array of things.
Yeah.
That can fall under an array of things from down to see, like when I was younger, I was in a relationship when like I used to work in nightclubs. So and like working in nightclubs in New York, you interact with a lot of people from all over the world. So like it would be like shorty from Barcelona, she likes to give me a kiss on the lips. Like when she see me, that was just her thing. A lot of somebody else who's from Paris, like that's their thing. Not even say it's per se sexual. So it's like, is that cheating?
It's a cultural thing.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all about what it is. But if somebody's giving you their number, you already how they give you number. You know what it is. If it's the intent on, as you say, the McDonald girls, if she's trying to get supersized or not.
She want that value meal.
If this is like, all right, now this is only a value meal, but no, this is supersized. Like,
yeah. I'm gonna have to go with what you said, Queen. Like it matters because I mean you got to think what a heterosexual couple might say is cheating. A polyamorous couple might not say is, or a swinger couple.
Oh yes, absolutely, yeah.
You have to know your dynamics first. So one person can't tell you what your boundaries are, what your definition should be, because there's just too many different relationship styles out here that you can't define. I don't think you can clearly define. I mean, the Bible says what adultery is, having sexual relations outside of your marriage partner, but that's all it gives you.
Right. Now, is it
I don't like
levels?
it.
Is like I'm talking to somebody versus I fuck somebody. Like, is it levels to cheating, or is it all just you cheated?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely levels, and and I guess the level determines what you and your significant other can work through or not.
It's levels, but cheating is still cheating,
Yeah,
regardless of
cheating
what you
definitely
do.
is. It is.
Emotional,
It's-
sometimes emotional cheating is worse than physical act of cheating.
Exactly.
Because your heart is there.
yeah,
Exactly. Like for
yeah.
instance, if somebody's talking to their past, and y'all done went through something with that person, they would have rather you talk to somebody new than be like, "Oh, you talking to that person?" You know what I mean? And
Right. Like, why you keep going back there?
exactly.
Over
It'd
20
be like
years.
it bring up more hurt than what So it definitely
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. I would definitely prefer you to, I guess, cheat with a new person than having a thorn in my side. Like,
Someone you already know that's already,
yeah,
that's been, yeah.
like we been here. Like, you been there. Like, just go there. Be
Right.
there.
Right. Right. Now, me being the person that I am, I know that I am a natural flirt. I know that some people sometimes perceive me as flirting with them when really I'm just being friendly. I'm not trying to flirt at all, but it comes off that way.
I'm
And I
a
know
natural
that.
flirt. I'm a
Yeah.
natural flirt, but I know where
To draw the line.
to draw the line where I'm not going to cross the boundary.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. So it's like people that know me with him or anybody I've dated in the past, they know that. So
my
has it been
ex
an
used to
issue in the
tell
past where
me
you was flirting with
he
them and
would be like, flirt, do what you got to do.
yeah.
Especially when it comes to business. He was like, get the man's money.
Mhm.
Like, I support you,
Right.
versus who is that? Why that man sitting so close to you? What was y'all talking about? Like, it's business. It's not that serious. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So what Southside said, when did getting some extracurricular yam become a problem in the world? Oh God.
Yo, Southside is crazy.
you know what?
You know what? I'm about to send you the link so that you can join us. Cause
Tell them to join. Yep.
Southside, you gonna join us? You gonna join us? I'll send you the link right now. Right now.
No, he didn't say that. But you know what? And that's that double standard. Because if she was getting some extra eggplant on the side,
How would you feel, Southside?
my daughter has my phone. As soon as my daughter gives me my phone back, I will send you a link. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess for one, I guess we agree that there's levels. There's levels to it. So, but I feel like there's a fine line because he says, well, once we talk about this is how you feel, this is what cheating is, and I express how I feel. Now I got questions because what might be disrespectful to him might not be disrespectful to me. So if I go along with that and be like, okay, and I don't ask no questions, I might go out and do something
that
I
he finds disrespectful, but you don't.
exactly.
But
So
I
then
think
we
that's
got
why again you have to have the conversation. Like,
yeah,
like
have
what
another
he said
conversation.
was, don't do something to him that you wouldn't want done to you. And I think that speaks volumes, like, because, okay, I know I'm a flirt, but I know I'm only gonna go this far because,
Right.
I'm not gonna cross certain boundaries. But
Right.
on the other hand, like, if my man did this, am I gonna knock his head off?
Right. Right.
You know,
That is the
so
way I would have to look at it because I know him. So because I know him and what would set him off and what he would see as disrespectful, even though I might not, just because of the person I am. That's what I have to think of. Is this going to tick him off? Is this something that's going to set him off? Knowing him as a person. Because we clearly have things that we don't agree on when it comes to, I guess, sexuality. I don't know.
Yeah, because y'all come from different backgrounds in the lifestyle. Like he said, monogamy only. I don't need no more. It's you and only you. And you're like, well, you're not kind of like women here and there.
Right.
Said, nah.
Right. Yeah, no, boo.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so we do have different backgrounds, which leads us to have different opinions. But so I have to go off of who he is.
Yeah.
To not do the wrong thing. Just knowing who he is and when he's gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
No, not at all. So okay. It's okay. So cheating really depends on a couple. What are some things that you've been in a relationship and someone said to you was cheating, and
I got a perfect example.
You absolutely said it was not cheating.
So my boyfriend and I just recently was going through some stuff because he saw that I had been talking to somebody in my phone, and I thought he had been talking to some girls in his phone, but I was just talking to one person, and he's talking to like 3-4 different women, and I'm just like, well, we both wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, nah, you did it. I'm like, nah, we're both wrong. Period. Like that's just that's it. Like it's in my eyes. Like neither one of us crossed certain lines, but still like, so going forward for me, my thing is now how I feel about certain situations. I know how you feel about certain situations. What we gonna do?
Yeah. Having that talk to clarify. Yeah. Because you can't have no blurred lines when it comes to respect. Like you can't have no blurred lines.
No. And again, mine was like, really innocent flirting. But again, I was wrong. I'm not going to admit that. But again, when I see you, like, you got this random chick number, like, oh, my homeboy's sister. Oh, it's a double date now. So, like,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So, and I think the other thing is, which I think we asked earlier, was if she don't know about me or he don't know, whatever your preference is in dating, if they don't know about me, then it's a problem. Right.
Agreed.
Yeah.
If they don't know about me, then it's a problem. So
yeah.
If they know about you and they still try, and your partner accepts it, that's a problem too.
Oh yeah, and in that case, I mean, it's really up to you whether you stay or gone.
True.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Can you rebuild it? Can the trust be rebuilt? Like, do you love each other enough to try to work it out? Like, are you ready to get to the deeper issues of whatever it is?
Yeah. What was missing? Like,
I kid you not. Last night, that very thing happened to me. I was sitting next to my bro, and my boyfriend, his little insecure ass, walked right up, and he didn't say excuse me, nothing. And he's very calculated, so I know that he intentionally walked over and kind of bumped into him to get next to me, like in his mind, like he said, why he's sitting next to my girl? Why are you so goddamn jealous and insecure?
Mm. Well, I guess now he feels like he has a reason to be.
Well, then that goes both ways. It's a double street on that. Like, and I'm not jealous or insecure about, baby. If she can get you, she can have you.
Mm-hmm. That is a very true statement.
I remember a girl told me in high school, she was like, I slept with your man. And he your man now. And not my man, he your man now.
Yeah.
It's too many motherfucking men out here. And I'm too motherfucking fine to be worried about crying over some. Please.
Community.
Thank you. Like
over some community day.
I actually like my company. I love me, so I don't have a problem being by my damn self. And I think that's my problem because I have lived alone for so many years.
Yeah. What about you, Mike? What was the craziest you cheated and you swore up and down you didn't, or vice versa to somebody else? You kept telling them that's cheating, and they kept saying that they didn't cheat.
I've never been in an instance where somebody said it wasn't cheating. I'm lying. I'm lying. Mainly just inappropriate.
That's a whole other conversation then, right there.
Inappropriate conversations going, both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe nothing happened, maybe something did happen, but just conversations going left.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it, and it's like, but you're still entertaining it.
Mm-hmm.
You had the option to stop it, cut it off, or whatever, but you continue to entertain it. So it's like, all right, what's the deal?
Right.
Like I was young when this happened, but I was in college actually, and I was, college, you're not really dating, but I thought, this was my girl. I found out she was cheating with another dude. So me being the petty motherfucker that I am, I actually found out who the dude was and befriended him. And we kicked it, played ball together. We did this for about a month, and I was like, "Yo, I want you to come meet my girl." And her face was just like, "Yo." I was like, "Yeah, I knew already, but y'all good for each other. Y'all go do what y'all gonna do. I'm out." But
oh wow,
Mike, that's petty.
That's something I would do.
I was like 18 years old at the time.
That is
the amount of restraint and patience that took. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too, Mike.
That's
but y'all know I'm petty now, so if I did that at 18, you could just imagine.
I done that because my petty meter.
I'm proud of you. That's good. Crazy. I like that.
I'm hot. What kind of shit do I have? Yeah, I'm hot.
What about you? You have a scenario where you was told that you cheated and you just swore up and down you didn't, or vice versa?
Yeah, I have a scenario, but it wasn't. I caught this person cheating. It was crazy. Oh,
you caught them and they denied it.
No,
I was about to say, how you catch them and they denied?
This was crazy. I was working at the ASPCA, and I was with this person for a minute. So like we done had a bunch of ups and downs, and I didn't think what I thought. And for me, I was like, oh man, with a dirty nigga, like really? I'm like, really?
We always want to know what they look like.
No, yeah, I was like,
dirty nigga.
We
always want to know what they look like.
He worked at the job, and it doesn't matter your role. I'm not the capacity there of being a vet tech, and I'm not saying because he was there as a janitor. That's not the case. But the janitor. But anyway, he was a young dude, and like I was schooling him on fly tips on like how to get money and how to save, and
he was doing that with your girl.
No. So when it was crazy because it's like he felt like this is what I was trying to tell her about perception. I was like, man, you got to be careful out here because it's like his whole thing was like his thing was like, yo, like I slept with a rapper's broad. Like, but like I slept with a rapper's broad. I'm was like,
What?
So like Mike, I was very calculated because she didn't work she worked there too, but she didn't work in my department. And I happened to be on lunch and
So y'all all work together.
Yeah, I happened to be on lunch and saw her boss. And her boss saw me and asked me what happened. I explained what happened, whatever. And we did something. So now she had to go to work, and like the you know sometimes you women can be catty. So it was like, so now she's doing shit. It was like calling me upstairs because she worked in the hospital side. So it was like she's calling me, over to the side.
Being real petty.
Yeah. And so it was like, so now you.
And
so
she
now
the supervisor, so it ain't nothing girl can say. Oh my God.
Yeah. So
and they talk about us women.
It was crazy. It was crazy because I'm like, all right, the dude got to learn a lesson too. And
wow,
Brooklyn came all out. I ain't gonna lie to you. This ain't really for this Facebook Live, but he was under pressure. He was under complete pressure. I just want him to know, like, don't ever do that again. Like, don't like why would you do that? Like, I'm like, you home for newborn. Like, I was giving him tips on his newborn because he was like, just had a kid and he didn't know what to do. This is why he needed a job. I was like schooling him. So I'm like, what you doing here? You don't know. I said, what if I was like loony? I'm like, you see, I'm in your lobby. I'm like, what if like your parents telling me to leave and all? I'm like, what if I was on it? I was like, you got a kid. I'm like, I hope you learn your lesson. And I don't know.
If people get killed for doing something.
No, I didn't want to say all that.
But I'm saying that people do see it all the time. Me and Queen see it all the time. People get killed for stuff just like this.
I'll tell you the real story later. Because, yeah. You got to be careful. You got to be very, very careful. But, it's a life lesson. And, that it can get very, very real out here, y'all. So,
them some stories, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, mine. I done had people reach out to me, cuss me out, try to say that I cheated on my ex-husband. I did not cheat on my ex-husband. Okay. One, me and my ex-husband were in a polyamorous relationship most of our marriage. That's number one. So he knew that I was dating other people. That's number one. Two, the situation that he is talking about, and probably will continue to say for the rest of his life, of when he says that I cheated, was after I caught him, found out that he slept with our neighbor. And I told him, yes, the neighbor. We had a cookout, had our kids over, sleep with the neighbor that night. Yeah. So yeah. That night, I went to bed. I was in pain, went to bed, and they slept together that night. Next door.
In your house or at her house?
Her house.
Right next door. That bitch down.
Right next door. Okay. So I told him I was done. A couple weeks later, I met somebody that, he was cool. And I was hanging out with him. But, me and him decided to work on our marriage, which I shouldn't have. But we decided to work on our marriage. And I told him before we got back together, I said, I'm like, that I slept with somebody during, I think we were apart 9 months. I slept with somebody in that 9 months. So if we're going to work on this, I'm just letting you know before we go back into this. Until this day, he says that I cheated on him. And for me, I keep
gotta be like, yep, nigga, and I rolled. Yeah.
But I was like, and I will never ever say that. I'm like, no.
Man,
I left you. I had no intentions of getting back with you. So it was not.
How old is his daddy?
I was done.
How old is his daddy?
His daddy, I don't know.
You're horrible. I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, no to the brother, and no to daddy. No.
I'm too old for that now, but back
but till this day, he says
I married my second husband just so his first wife could know, bitch. I can have them all.
Petty as hell.
I can have my husband and your husband.
Oh my God. Queen.
I'm just saying.
Queen.
I'm just saying.
So, what is cheating? What you got for us, Mike? What is cheating?
Cheating is really doing anything you don't want your spouse or your partner to know about. Like, if you're gonna do it, you should be able to do it in front of them. Have that conversation in front of them. Not saying you have to. I don't want to be in all of your conversations, but you should be able to have that conversation in front of the person that you're with. Unless you're trying to have a conversation about a surprise or something that you're doing for them, you should be able to have that conversation in front of your significant other.
Absolutely.
Agree.
Or send that text, read that text, and receive that text.
Yes. I agree.
So you know what's crazy is that my boyfriend, like he had, I have the passcode to it. So he's like, you can go to my phone anytime. And he's like, it's just conversation. It's just conversation. And he doesn't delete nothing. And I'm just like, how fucking dumb are you? Like, you see, like, again, this is a new number. You like, oh, that's my homeboy sister girl. Okay, well, why your homeboy sister girl number in your phone?
In your new
like,
phone.
Make it make sense to me. I don't
In
give a fuck. So,
it's a no for me. It's a no for me. If it's not about business or something that's going to work for all of us, then no.
And yeah.
But see, for me, I've had to change. I'm having to change that mindset because he's monogamous and I'm used to being in a polyamorous relationship. So I'm having to. There still is going to be things that I'm not going to feel are disrespectful or are not going to bother me that he might think is, just because of my openness to certain things. So, but the understanding that just the understanding in itself that if it's something that I know is going to piss him off or he's going to look sideways to, that's enough. Like that for me, that's enough to know what I can and cannot do. So there it is. Southside, I'm going to reach out to you so we can have you back on. I always enjoy having you on. We need to get your wifey on too, because you always got something to say, Southside. So we got to get you back on and bring wifey on with you next time. I've been trying to set that up. So thank you, everybody. We covered a lot today. Unfortunately, we did not have our special guest with us to talk about being an OnlyFans model and dating, and does being an OnlyFans model is that a deterrence for someone that wants to date you? And it sounds like we all agreed that not necessarily dating, but if you want to take it to another level of commitment, then that's when there needs to be a conversation. Am I getting that right? That's what we all agreed on. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. All right. And then we talked about cheating. Like, what is cheating? What is cheating? Is it, is it a phone call? Is it having a friend that your other doesn't know about? Is it a look? Is it how far you take it? Like, what is it? And I think we all agreed that it depends on the couple, the individuals in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
One person can't determine it for everybody's relationship because there's too many different relationship dynamics.
Agreed.
In our society right now. Yeah. So thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We got a lot of good comments. You will be able to see this on YouTube forever. You'll be able to see it here on Facebook as long as we don't get shut down again. So yeah, y'all please reach out to us if y'all would like to be a guest on the show. We have regular guests so that you see a different or hear a different perspective instead of just us, even though our perspective is usually right. I'm just gonna say that. But you want a different perspective, we had guests on the show. We would like to have you on the show. Okay, so
I have something in my phone for every time you and Queen say something. It's my own palm to face, and it looks just like this. Because y'all just always gonna say something that had me like this.
I mean, you gotta keep it fun, and spicy. Yes. So thank you, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate y'all tuning in. And earlier we were listening to Surprise. So we're going to close out with him and rock out to Surprise. Thank you for lending us your music. And that is Go Get It by Surprise.
Gotta get to that bread. Gotta get to that paper. Slow mouths don't get fed. Slow mouths don't get fed. Gotta get to the money. Gotta get to that bread. Gotta get to that paper. Slow mouths don't get fed. Go, 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 go get it. Just gotta get it. Just gotta get it. I just gotta get it. And I gotta get it on my own.
We're out. Good night.
Night.
Peace.